Welcome to your 8 minutes Thriving Hard for Thriving Life Grief Tips. I have a questions for you. What does hope mean for you? What does hope mean for you? Every person actually have a different definitions of hope. And at the same times, we know that when we're going through tough times, when we are experiencing grief, hope is one of those that make a huge difference in helping us to be able to continue on one moment at a time. For some people, hope. Many clients says that hope feels like a glimmer of light in the dark. And for some, it's possibility. It's the possibility of being able to not continuing to have panic attacks that come from this grief, and to be able to feel that to be able to feel alive again, to be able to feel that when we laugh, when they laugh, when you laugh, that you don't feel guilty for laughing, and to be able to sleep well through the night again, and to be able to be at peace, to have peace of mind, to be able. One client says that hope to him is the feeling that somebody has given him, has given him a rope to be able to get out from the foggy swamp that he has been in with all the grief. This gentleman, the particular client, was grieving for many years. And so what does hope mean to you? And more importantly, how do you continue to have hope when you are grieving? And for some of us, it's very understandable to feel that the hope is diminishing when we have tried many things. Most clients who come to me says, I have tried therapy, I have psychiatrists, I have counseling, I have hypnotherapies, I have holistic something therapy, and you name it, they have tried it. And so how do you stay hopeful in that situation? How do you continue on to the next day? And one thing that can help is to say, what if? What if? Just what if there is something out there that perhaps at this time, at this very moment, it is not in your awareness yet. But it does not mean that it's not going to be there. And having experienced grief since I was a child, multitude of them, over the years, I personally learned that certain things are not very helpful in helping us navigate through and beyond grief, since some things are actually causes more pain, so to say, or hurt more, and then some things helps a little bit, and then there are things that help quite a bit. And at the same time, so with this most of my clients' experience and my own personal experience, grief, as you might have experienced, is a very complex thing. It's a super complex thing. And most people say, you know what, I kind of feel it in my mind, and my mind kind of spinning, and I can't stop my thoughts from going. And then I feel it in my heart, and it feels like there is a ton of bricks in my chest, and I feel it in my body. It make me feel ill or something. And all these things, grief is a very complex thing. And over the year, I personally discovered and that grief need multiple approach, and not only that, it is to be able for this multiple approach to work well, it need to be orchestrated, so to say, in a certain manner. So certain thing, it's kind of almost like baking a cake. And if you bake a cake, can you survive with just flour and water alone, or eating eggs alone, or eating some of the fillings or something like that? Of course you can. But if you want a beautiful result where you really feel good again, then you need to be able to put them all together in in a very specific manner. In other words, you cannot put the icing before the cake cool down, for instance. And so grief, in my experience, and from my experience, I created this five modalities approach that help many clients by now. In our experience, grief is such a complex things. And so my encouragement to you is that if you have tried this and you have tried that and you have tried this and you have tried that, and it seems that you still, there is a part of it that is not complete, please know that sometimes you just need to be willing to continue to try something else. Perhaps it's something that you've never tried before, because grief is such a complex thing. There is so many fine tuning about it to be able to, for us to safely and thoroughly and completely recover from our heartbreak, while allowing us, if we choose to be able to love even more for those who's no longer here, to create the result that we would love. And so please know that when there is help, there is hope. When there is help, there is hope. And even if you tried this and that, please continue to allow help, because when there is help, there is hope. And if you happen to be curious on the what I do to help people with grief, I will be having a public event on June 8th, which is Sunday at 9 a.m. Pacific. And you can discover more by scanning this QR code or going to the link here with the tribe again. But I would say from my heart to you, please know that many clients, but more than 90% of my clients has tried many things, has been through psychotherapy, counseling, psychiatry, and many other things. And thankfully they said, you know what, I'm going to just try just one more time. And by now, more than 25, I've helped more than 25,000 people. Now, this is not saying that you have to come and work with me, but it is saying that please do not give up. Please do not give up. Please continue on. When there is help, there is hope. And there is help. Just continue to allow help one day at a time. And if you know somebody who might benefit from being able to have hope, just allow them to explore the what if. What if there is help? And if you want to, feel welcome to share this video with them. And if you find this beneficial, please subscribe and like this video. And please feel welcome to connect with me directly, message me if you have any questions. And this is Dr. BirgitteTan with Joyful Riches Beyond Grief. I am here for you, and I look forward to see you again